All right. So welcome all of you. So I'm so happy to see you again. Before we talk already via video recorded, because I just record a video and send it to you. But this time it's a face-to-face. If I have a question, then I can ask you anything that I want to ask from you. All right, so now as we continue with our topic, right, the topic that we have today is photosynthesis. All right, photosynthesis. So you know what is the meaning of this word? You don't know, I think. So later on, as we go on with this topic, I would like to show you page 6. The reason that I include this one in your topic, because it's actually mentioned here in page 6 that plants need carbon dioxide to make food. So in order for you to know how the plant or how plants make food, I decided that you are going to study this one. So that's why I make this topic, photosynthesis, and I hope that you will learn something out from this topic. Okay? Okay? Say okay if you are agree. Yes, if you're okay. So photosynthesis. All right. So photosynthesis can be seen only for plants. We cannot see it by, like, we cannot see this one in our own, like people. We cannot see this one for the people because photosynthesis only happen in the plants. So we have here the vocabulary. We have plants, we have living things. These are the vocabulary for today. We have need. Yes, need. We have eat. Eat. We have light. We have alive. Wow, say okay. So, great, Ying. All right, we have photo. And we have synthesis. Synthesis. And also we have breathe. Breathe. Okay. We have putting together. So what do you mean by plants? Plants. The plants are colored green. Living things. Living things can run, can eat, can grow. Need. Need is like, I need something to eat. I need to drink some water. So that is need. What about eat? I want to eat. I want to eat. What about light? Light from the sun. What about alive? I'm alive. I can run. I can walk. I can sing because I am alive. What about photo? Photo is the word that coming from, I mean, photo is like the meaning of this word. I will show you. I will tell you later on. All right. So we have synthesis. The synthesis also has its own meaning. Same with photo. And we have breathe. Breathe is like this. That means I am breathing because I am alive. Next, putting together. What is putting together? Okay, so on. Plants are living things. Remember, plants are living things. What do they need to stay alive? Okay, as we know that plants are living things, so that means plants need something for them to stay alive. If plants are living things, how do they eat? Okay, this question is very simple to create, but hard to explain, hard to understand. So for you students, kids, can you say something? How do plants eat? Raise your hand if you want to say something about this matter. Plants eat. I mean, how do plants eat? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know how do plants eat their food? I think you don't know. So if you don't know, Lee, you know Lee? Do you know how do plants eat? You don't know, right? So this topic actually is a little bit hard, but I'm trying to explain it to you in a very simple in a very simply in a very simple thing so that you can understand. So how do plants eat? We will know later as we go on with our topic. So here another one. Another one here is we have. All right. So another thing that we are going to learn is that how do they breathe? If we say that plants are living things, we have a question. How do they eat? How do they breathe? So we have actually, we can create questions in our minds. So for more information about photosynthesis, all right, so here. So according to the video that we watch, photosynthesis is very meaningful to us. And it really means to each one of us because we depend as living things. As living things, we depend much or more on living things or on photosynthesis. All right, so I will tell you what is the meaning of the word photosynthesis. The meaning of the word is that you can list if you have like notebook. Photo means light and synthesis, which means putting together or to make, right? So these are the meaning of these two words. They combine it to make it putting together, like photosynthesis. The light is the presence there, and where is that light coming from? Of course, that light mentioned here in this presentation coming from the sun. So we are going to put together to have that word photosynthesis. All right, so plants need food, but they do not have to wait on people or animals to provide for them. Yes. Okay, the plants will not say, Lee, I am so hungry. Can you give me food? Ying, I'm so hungry. Can you give me food? The plants will not do that because the plant cannot walk. The plant cannot talk. The plants cannot run. The plant has no arms. The plant has what? Plants have no fingers to pick up those foods. And even the plants has no mouth for them to eat the food the same with us. Okay, most plants are able to make their own food whenever they need it. So this is the precious or the amazing piece of plants. It's a mystery. Why? Because plants, even they don't have mouth, but they can make food by their own. We, people, you and me, your mother, your father, we cannot make food with our own. We can cook, yes, but making food is totally different from cooking food. We can cook food, we can cook rice, we can cook viand, but the thing is that making our own food by our own effort and energy, we cannot do that. This is only done by plants, right? So this is done using light And the process is called photosynthesis. Okay, based on the video that you've watched. Okay, this only done using the light. And where is this light coming from? And this light is coming from the sun. Okay, coming from the sun. As you can see, I'd like to say sorry for those who are not here this morning or this afternoon during our class. If I will upload this video, I will remove the video because I'm afraid of copyright copyright claim. So the process is called photosynthesis. As you can see the light there, the light, I mean the leaves of the plant absorb the light from the sun. And this is called photosynthesis. So we continue. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their own food. Yes. What is the name of that? How do you call the process which plant make its own food? This is called photosynthesis. Okay. We will add more details to this definition after making a few things clear, as you will see below. Look at this. What is needed for photosynthesis? We need, okay, what is needed? Actually, I mean, what are needed? Something like that. In order for us to make, in order for the plants to make food. To make food, plants need not just one, but all of the following, okay? Plants need these things in order that the process of photosynthesis will be done. We have carbon dioxide, we have water, and we have sunlight. These are the three things or components that you are going to put in your mind in order that plants can make their own food. They need carbon dioxide from the surroundings. They need water. They need sunlight, of course. Remember, carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight. These are the three components. Right, so let's take a look on how these are collected by the plants. Remember this, kids. This is the thing that you have to remember, how the plants collected, or how the plants collect all these components in order that the plants can make food. And that process called photosynthesis. Okay, the first one, of course, the water. The water is absorbed by the roots. Remember? No. The first one is carbon dioxide. Okay, I will do like this so that I will highlight the carbon dioxide here so that you can see that this is also an important thing. Okay, carbon dioxide. The first thing that the plants will be absorbed is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide from the air passes through a small pores, very small. What is pores? Pores means a hole, little dot in leaves. Okay, carbon dioxide will passes through a small holes in the leaves. These pores are called stomata. Okay, the plants will be absorbed. I mean, the carbon dioxide will be absorbed in the small holes in the leaves. Okay, carbon dioxide will pass through the leaves in the small hole called stomata. Next, we have here water. The first carbon dioxide, the second is water. Water is absorbed by the roots. Okay, the water absorbed by the roots passes through vessels in the stem on its way to the leaves. Okay, from the roots, go to the stem, and to the leaves. That's the process of the water. How about the sunlight? The sunlight is absorbed by the green chemical in leaves. Yes, the color green in leaves. The sunlight will be absorbed by the green chemicals in leaves. Remember? Carbon dioxide absorbed by the leaves by the small holes called stomata. The second one, the water will be absorbed by the roots and bring to the leaves. And then the last but not the least, we have the sunlight is absorbed by the green chemical in the leaves also. And then the process will start. The process will start, kids, that you can see that the plants can make its own food. Okay? No, what is this? Okay? Those are the process of, that is the process of photosynthesis. All right. So what is the number one? The water will be absorbed by the roots and the stem will carry that going to the leaves, and then the carbon dioxide absorbed by the leaves of the plants, and then the sunlight will be absorbed by the leaves, the green chemical, which is the green pigment in leaves, which is chlorophyll. Okay? All right, so that's all for today, and I hope that you learned something. Kids, we don't have activity this time because this topic actually is not in your book, and I don't like that I will give you more like activities that you will print it again. I don't want you to print because to save your money also. Okay, now we'll end here and we will continue what happened during photosynthesis next meeting. All right, so we will continue this topic next meeting. And thank you so much for coming for today. And I hope that you learned something. Goodbye.